Hi Capricorn, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Capricorn, let's see what are the messages here for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Capricorn Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know now? For the first person, Four of Swords, Judgment, okay, and the Six of Wands in reverse. Second person, Death, Five of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Swords, okay. Mutual energies, Emperor, Devil, and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of my deck, Hanged Man in reverse. Somebody wants to get unstuck from the place they find themselves in. I think they are wishing, hoping, praying for a second chance. And before I start talking, let me explain it to you. The first line is person A, second line is person B. You could be either one of them if this is your reading, Capricorn. So person A is the one who's wishing, hoping, praying for a second chance, but they're very embarrassed and very ashamed of something that they did. The other person says, yeah, I'm ending this connection. It's already come to a close because they were just playing mind games with me. They wanted to make me feel as if I was not good enough. They were lying to me. They were cheating. They were ghosting me. And so I've ended things with them. So what's going to happen next and what your mutual energies are, I'm going to clarify all these cards for you and do your mutual energies, Capricorn. But first, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Capricorn and their person, Spirit. Capricorn and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Capricorn and their person, Spirit. All right, just a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Capricorn and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Capricorn, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, when you told me you thought I was too good to be true, I was one of the few good and true people in your life. It's really insulting when you try to control the situation and withhold information. You're underestimating my intuitive abilities, my connection with the divine, and must be forgetting how connected we are on soul level. You know that I'll always know what's going on because even your higher self tells on you. I try to detach and let go, but then I get flooded with telepathy, dreams, and your strong energy which takes me over. Damn. I sweat out the stress. I want to come home to you. I wish I could have been emotionally available and let you in. I want to be the man that you need. I daydream about our future. I'm scared you will not accept me now. Every song I hear reminds me of you. This is not the way I wanted things to end. I wish I could go back in time. All right, so these were some of your messages, Capricorn. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start this reading. But first, an angel blessing card, which is going to be for the viewer of the reading, because maybe it's you watching, maybe it's your cross watcher. So a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for the viewer of the reading, Spirit. And this card here says, don't compromise. I don't know which side of the equation you're on, but till you are satisfied and you know the person is investing, don't compromise. Okay, so now let's start. Let's start with the reading and start with the first line, which is person A. Second line is person B. So person A, you tell me. Four of Swords, what are you wishing, praying, hoping for? Well, They're wishing that their waiting period comes to an ending. I think they're a little depressed that they could be losing out on something that could have been a long-term partnership or commitment. They now want to put in the work. They want to put in the work. They want a second chance. But my God, look at the embarrassment and shame and guilt and all that. I mean, 3 cards have this card twice, which means they are guilty about something. They made some unwise and foolish choices in the past. Maybe they behaved like a player. Maybe they just showed passion and nothing else. Now this person wants to return back. They want the other person to forget about everything of the past so that they can transform this connection. But the problem here is they don't know whether the other person will even want them back now. They feel that the other person sees them as a toxic person who has been released. So, what about you, person B? How are you feeling? Death. What's the death card? Yeah, person B says, I ended this connection, Omkaratarot, because they made a fool out of me. They didn't offer me any new beginning. They didn't come in my direction. They never took that risk to have anything, stable with me. So I've ended this connection and I'm moving on. I don't want to be in a connection which is all full of conflict and nothing else. I'm listening to my intuition, my inner guide, and my spirituality or whatever, and I'm focusing more on my money and my business or my future. I'm exhausted. I'm tired of dealing with, karmic soulmates, and I need to just give up. I'm turning my back on this connection because I've accepted the ending. They hurt me, they betrayed me, they didn't take a leap of faith with me, and I don't want to waste any more time looking at the past. I'd rather move towards my future. So I think person B now, person B, I think, has pulled back their love and saying, I'm not going to give it to anyone now. I'm saving it for myself. I'm not going to be treated like an option in anyone's life. I'm dropping the ball here. Person B is, I think, more focused on maybe finding new love for themselves. Why? Because they feel that the other person was playing games with them or playing mind games, always wanted to win, made them feel as if that they were not good enough, maybe was lying to them, playing hot and cold all the time. Sometimes they would be very nice, sometimes they would say something to hurt the other person. So person B says, no, this is not true love. This is a way for them to just keep coming back for passion. They're treating me still like an option in their life. So person B is convinced that person A was a liar and they cheat and they ghosted me, so I'm not going to be made to feel less than. Person B is convinced that this was an imbalanced connection which they have to now stop waiting for and make their own decisions and their own choices. Okay, so mutual energy, spirit. For the first person who actually does want a second chance and they're very embarrassed and very ashamed now, they have learnt their lesson. They are showing up in a very good light. I mean, they have learnt some very important lessons. They now want to come back and take responsibility. They want to do the right thing. They want to be there for the long haul. Emperor. But they're lacking a little bit of courage because they are scared. They're scared of the other person. They're scared that the other person has cut them out or will not trust them or is very guarded or sees them as a, devil or somebody who's very selfish and self-centered. They are a little scared that what if I go and tell them I'm ready now and it backfires on me? How do I tell them that I want a second chance with them? They're very frustrated. They're frustrated and they're very disappointed in themselves. Am I right? Yeah, they feel I should have invested when the time was right. They made some very unwise and foolish choices in the past, but now it seems they do want a partnership. Okay, so person B, what about you? What do these 3 cards mean for you then? What's the Emperor? Person B says, somebody who I thought was my perfect counterpart, they fooled me. They played games with me. They made me feel as if I was not good enough. This turned out to be a karmic. This person, all they did was they wanted passion with me and they ended up breaking my heart. I'm healing my own broken heart, Omkaratarot, and we've already had this tower between us where, things went awry, and person B honestly is focused more on moving towards somebody new. Why? Because they're disappointed in this person who they thought was, somebody very honest, or somebody who's going to be there, or now they feel, no, 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 I am disappointed in them. If this was a soulmate, it was probably somebody who came to teach me a lesson, and now such bad memories have been created. They were unfair, they didn't do me right, so maybe it's time for me to check out my other options. So person B is, I think, focusing more on their future, because they felt that I offered a cup of love and it got dumped. So, well, that's what I have for you then, Capricorn. Till next time, then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.